Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Looking at this screen has been an interesting experience. I began here for a reason. Witnessing the precipitous decline of XRP is merely intriguing. It appears like way at first glance. After all, it dropped to 55 cents before suddenly shooting back up. The fact that Bitcoin's value dropped and is still dropping makes it all the more intriguing. Following XRP is like betting on a never-ending upswing. Because it's not often that you see it, I'm going to spend the remainder of the evening watching it out of pure curiosity. Thus, we will determine whether it holds any significant meaning. Well, folks, get ready for some volatility. Allow me to explain. Insiders believe it's a done deal, although not officially validated because the SEC hasn't said so, but this thing is going to get approved, so we're in for a wild ride this week due to news emerging from the spot Bitcoin ETF. In principle, it might happen as early as tomorrow, Monday the 8th, but there are some who believe the announcement will likely be made on Wednesday on the 10th, with witness next following. How then will that manifest? I intend to cover the topic in this video. However, I have spoken my opinion about it, and we will all discover the outcome together. However, it will be really insane. Once again, I'd love to be proven incorrect. I anticipate that this news will drive up Bitcoin prices, but I also expect that the market will quickly correct itself when the initial shock wears off. Nonetheless, I am pleased to be mistaken. Just so we're clear, I am not providing financial advice and have zero experience in the field. Absolutely, without a doubt, do not let anything I say influence your purchasing or selling decisions. For fun, I'm just a hobbyist that occasionally makes videos for YouTube discussing various aspects of the cryptocurrency industry. Plus, for the sake of entertainment. This post was found by someone named Palmer Luckey, by the way. From a post made on April 8, 2013, this screenshot was taken. Additionally, this one is new to me. I came upon some minor posts from more than 10 years ago in which individuals were discussing the places they were purchasing and selling Bitcoin. Plus, they never fail to pique our curiosity because, well, they are a glimpse into bygone eras. God damn it, you just want to know when that happens. Reason being, when it comes to the crypto world a decade ago, practically none of us were here. In any case, the following is the text of the post. I paid $2.54 for Bitcoin. After the crash, they still left $8. And they chortled once again. Today, one Bitcoin costs $191. I can finally let out a laugh now. And you know what? He reposted it and added, still laughing. I have no idea who this person is, so good for you. Honestly, it's great for him that he has a large fan base. Because he had conviction in what he saw and the emotional strength to see it through. That's quite a wild swing in price. Oh my God, it's true that Bitcoin's volatility has decreased over the years due to the natural decline in the value of the currency, but it's still one of the most unpredictable asset classes in the world. The reason I feel compelled to bring this up is because, basically, this is what you need to succeed in crypto. He said BOTA was $2.54 and watched it go as high as $70,000, pretty close to the all-time high a few years ago. I shouldn't be the only one stressing out, it's ridiculous. Some members of the XRP community are currently making a lot of noise by griping about the price of XRP. You might really anticipate seeing that just before a blast off. If you get beat up enough, it can serve as a bottom indicator. However, what I'm trying to say is that this is the kind of thing that could happen in the XRP community a decade from now, when we're discussing the chance to buy XRP. At the moment this 58 cents is recorded. To me, it seems like it will be the same. The same holds true for those who invested in XRP a decade ago. The price goes up from half a penny to nearly $4, and even at 58 cents, the rewards are life-changing. Can you really see it through? That is the only question. Certainly, that is exactly what I intend to do. I enjoy sharing about my channel, so it's always wonderful to see those. Here's a great USD chart, though. What would you do if the charge increased to a credible level? Here, crypto wanted to make a statement. Even though he displayed it on the chart, it is not his post. It's not the only thing. Accordingly, he penned the following earlier today at 3:29 p.m. Central Time. With ETF week almost approaching, Bitcoin's value will be very volatile, leaving altcoins vulnerable to its every move. This is the most likely scenario, and it should happen at the same time as the local breakdown ETH/B. As I indicated in my post below, it would be prudent for Bitcoin to surpass its local highs after the ETF approval, with altcoins being led by Etherlagok, before eventually following Bitcoin's lead. There hasn't been much in the way of volatility this past weekend, nothing out of the ordinary, just the usual sideways movement. We can say with near certainty that crazy fireworks will be visible in 1, 2, or 3 days. Nevertheless, this is one of those few occasions when this is truly the case. Sometimes we are unaware of that. However, in my opinion, this is one such item. In any case, we are aware that news is on the way in this particular case. And it's really crucial, the whole world is staring at this. As if we were aware of this. It is typically unimportant when it appears in the news. Because people are basically being foolish with their wealth, it seems like more things happen in terms of price activity. And then, of course, the here and now. Well, that's the main reason why this is making headlines lately. Then I guess that's all. On top of that, it hardly never happens. In this case, though, it's one of those unusual outliers where nothing could be further from the truth. On the other hand, this is something that made me laugh. A massive $300 million increase in XRP's market valuation causes it to soar. Wow, what a surprising turn of events. XRP, a well-known cryptocurrency, saw its market cap increase by over $300 million at the start of Sunday's crypto market session, marking an astounding spike. CoinMarketCap reports that this rise occurred at the same time as XRP's price increased by 1%, driving it up to 57.3 cents per token and boosting the token's market capitalization to more than $31 billion. Whatever the case may be, this is the section that I intended to convey. It was this statement that made me laugh. The market went through what is often called a round trip, so the joy didn't last long. We should go out for whatever reason that would simply make me chuckle, regardless of what happens. Sure, I thought. I think it's great that this supports the notion that some XRP holders are really downhearted about it. My goodness, it refuses to budge. We shall observe. What transpires here will be observed, you know. Here is the opinion of some of the most well-known chart experts on the web. He authored the following, which is this chart of the Bitcoin price. As investors braced themselves for this week's news, Bitcoin traded sideways throughout the weekend. Regarding Paul's remark, he shared it around 1:48 p.m. Central Time today. Next, he explains that my Bitcoin bias is as follows: following news of ETF announcements, there will be a rise, and then a deeper pullback will sweep the range lows. So, people, I'm not a chart man and have no intention of becoming one. I simply do not find that kind of stuff interesting enough. I would say that's the kind of thing I'm referring about. For pleasure, that's who I invite. Happy to be mistaken once again. However, I have a sneaking sense that Bitcoin's price will skyrocket very soon. That would be cool if the whole market moved in unison, but I'm predicting that today will be a Bitcoin day when this news comes out. Alright, I get it. Still, I'd be surprised if this didn't lead to a retreat. He seemed to believe it to be true as well. And his lawyer takes care of it. Not that I'm trying to pass myself off as one. My strong feelings on this matter stem from the fact that stories like this have always been good at selling news events, so, I fail to understand why I should expect anything different this time around. Even those who argue about the anticipated volume of trades once this opens up to the public understand the feeling. Totally with you there. Let this unfold over several years, but it does not all take place on day 1, day 2, or day 3. I simply want to say that. Based on the market behavior of altcoins over the weekend, he concludes that Bitcoin will make new highs, but that many of these altcoins will end up making lower highs and not make fresh eyeballs. I hope everyone stays safe this week, however I'm simply speculating. I must say, that's reasonable. All we can do is speculate. Here, we'll observe the outcome. In any case, it's evident that more money flows into a higher price as time goes on. That's why, as I mentioned before, it's market time, not market time. In this week's candle, Bitcoin is seeking to surpass the critical make it or break it line, according to chart MLC Guard Crypto, who posted this Bitcoin price chart. If this attempt succeeds, it will be the first full-bodied near to this level. A rising Bitcoin will attract large capital input into the alts, enhancing the possibility for substantial profits. With 4 days remaining, we eagerly await the candle FORM in position. Thus, that was from the 28th of June. I felt it was important to point that up as he was expecting $47,000 in the year 2023. I mean, come on, that's fairly close. We are arguing about a point that is only marginally incorrect. Since I just uploaded a video yesterday, I figured I'd share that one last time to see if he's as New Yorker as I had hoped. I agree with you. Contrary to what the crabby holders are saying online, XRP is going to have a few pyrotechnics in the near to medium term. I see. On the other hand, I really should not read this. This was discussed yesterday. However, I felt the need to bring it up because this is the very thing I was referring to, Greg Crypto's suggestion of a 500% move in XRP as a way to start things off. Now we're back to the question of whether to spend $250 on a documentary sensor or $350 on anything in that spectrum. Perhaps the true celebration will begin at that point. If I'm being really honest with you, I was kind of hoping that this would be just as accurate as his expectations for Bitcoin. Again, it doesn't take a financial genius or chart man to see that spreading your bets across the asset class over a lengthy period of time yields good results. This is how it works. The asset class will continue to grow in size. In my opinion, XRP has been an integral component of this for well over a decade. The crypto asset class will still rely on it, though. So, I'm content to sit back and wait because XRP makes up a huge portion of my cryptocurrency holdings. People don't irritate me. Over the past 6 years, I have not been holding. To the death, I swear. There is zero impatience on my part. Spending time in this room with you all is really fantastic. It's quite an adventure. The journey has been more wild and insane than anything I could have anticipated. There have been SEC conjunctions and asset pricks, some for good and some not so much for good, but either way, we're still here. Absolutely, Scott. It's all good. Financial advisors aren't my specialty. No matter what I say, you shouldn't go out and buy anything for yourself. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.